The Debt of Rocket City. The Hunger. In Huntsville, Alabama, the stars usually belong to the scientists and the engineers, but Kalen looked at them and saw dollar signs. He spent his nights in a cramped studio off Jordan Lane, pouring his soul into a microphone that never seemed to capture the fire in his chest. He was talented, but in a world of algorithms and overnight sensations, talent was just a slow way to stay broke. He watched the influencers and the stars in their mansions while he walked the same cracked sidewalks, his stomach growling louder than his speakers. The hunger wasn't just for food, it was for relevance. He wanted to be the king of the 256. He wanted the world to bow. One night, while walking the fog-heavy banks of the Tennessee River, the air suddenly turned brittle. The crickets went silent. Out of the mist stepped a man in a tailored suit, the color of a fresh bruise. He didn't offer a contract, he offered a transformation. "A platinum life," the man whispered, "for a quiet eternity." Kalen didn't even hesitate. He shook the hand that felt like dry bone, and the deal was sealed in the mud. Part 2. The Harvest. The change was instant. The next track he dropped didn't just go viral, it became an obsession. Within months, Kalen moved from a bedroom studio to a glass penthouse overlooking the city lights. He was drowning in it. The roar of sold-out crowds, the cold weight of diamond chains, and the company of women who moved like silk but felt like nothing at all. He had his platinum plaque. It hung on his wall, reflecting the sunrise, but it didn't look like gold or silver anymore. In the right light, it looked like a mirror into a dark room. That's when the glitches started. During his biggest performances, he'd look into the front row and see the man from the river, standing perfectly still while the crowd blurred around him. Every time Kalen's voice hit the radio, he started hearing a secondary track, a low, guttural chanting that seemed to be coming from inside his own skull. The riches started to taste like ash. The women began to look like the faceless statues from his nightmares. Success in the Rocket City isn't just about reaching the stars. It's about surviving the gravity when you fall back down. Kalen had climbed higher than most, but the air at the top was getting thin. And the silence was getting loud. He stopped looking at his reflection weeks ago. He claimed the mirrors were lying to him, showing him a version of himself that had already been spent. Every contract signed, every favor called in. It was all coming due. The debt doesn't accept cash, it accepts essence. They found him in the early hours of Tuesday, slumped over the soundboard. No signs of a struggle, no fingerprints on the door, just a man whose ambition finally outpaced his soul. Voice, whisper, paid in full.